Yo, what's up, guys? So, sorry for the disclaimer, but for today's episode of Superhero Sitdown, where I interview the nerdy universe, there is no face cam audio for either me or the nerdy universe. Unfortunately, 2 minutes into filming the episode, my camera died out of nowhere. So, that's a big bummer for today. But in this video, I'm still gonna be playing the audio for you and have some pictures sliding across the video for you guys, so you guys can still, listen in onto what me and David are talking about. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and see you guys next time.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the SUPES podcast. My name is Matthew Ramos, and on today's episode 2 of Superhero Sitdown, and today I have another very special guest. His name is David, and David is the owner of the account on Instagram, The Nerdy Universe. So, say what's up, David.
Yo, what's going on, guys? What's up, man?
So, David, just so I can give my viewers and listeners a bit of a background about you. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do? And where can people follow your content?
Like you said already, my name's David. Currently right now living in Florida, and just working and grinding, and running my fan page. And you guys, like you said, you guys can follow me. Check me out at the Nerdy Universe.
So, guys, links for David's content will definitely be in the description. So, David, how long have you had your Instagram page, and when did you start it? Because right now it is at a massive level. Guys, if you don't know, the Nerdy Universe account on Instagram has 187,000 followers. So David, just give us an insight about how long have you had your Instagram page, and when did you start it?
I've had it for a little over a year, maybe like about a year and a half now. I started it. Honestly, I had started it as it was going to be basically like one of those little battle pages. I wasn't really feeling that, and wasn't digging the whole thing. And what really got me into really like doing, the whole content, memes, edits, and all that stuff was when I started following up, other big accounts, and seeing, their content, what they were making, how the reactions they were getting, so that was what made me, get into the whole, big content stuff.
Okay. So coming off of that, what was your most vivid memory of superheroes, and how have they impacted you? Because since I was born, superheroes have impacted my life tremendously. So
Absolutely.
I want to hear your experience with superheroes, and what's your most vivid memory?
For me, to be honest, it would have to be growing up watching all the old school Superman movies, watching the OG Incredible Hulk TV show, and of course, watching all the X-Men TV cartoon shows, Justice League, Batman Beyond, especially watching the OG Hulk show, that's, to be honest, that's my favorite character of all time. So it was just something, that, I related to when watching the Hulk, but then also watching, the Superman movies, he embodied, what, Superman is, hope, the will to always do right and to help others. So, that, you can't beat those. You can't beat those, man.
Definitely the OGs, man.
Yeah.
Saturday mornings were live out here.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I never missed a moment to get up early and watch those shows. I never.
Yes. So, there's one thing, which is loving superheroes, but
Absolutely.
The next level above that is, making the decision to structure your life, making money, talking about superheroes, creating content about superheroes. So what finally made you make the decision to start producing content around superheroes and what you love?
Again, just, being a huge fan of, all these characters, to be honest, like I said, when I was growing up, that was the main thing that I was watching. Obviously you watch Looney Tunes and things like that, but that was the main thing that I was watching. And then, of course, reading comic books, and then getting older, and now being in the era that, we're surrounded by, comic book movies, year round. It it was just like, man, I want to dive into that world. I want to be a part of that world. And it's funny because I didn't even really know that world existed. The whole, IG comic book community. I
Yeah.
didn't know that existed. It was just one day I was like, let me make a fan page about it, whatever. I don't expect nothing of it. And it wasn't until I started seeing, these huge accounts that have this, huge amount of followers. I'm like, you can get this many followers from a fan page. I thought that was the only like, possible being famous or being an actor. But, like I said, it was just, being such a humongous fan of this. And I was like, let's do it, man. Let's get involved in this world.
Yeah, definitely. And coming from off of your perspective, for you, it must be so amazing since you're older, growing up around these comic books, the animated shows, and now in today's world that we're living in, it's like these characters that we love so much are finally like alive.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's a huge, huge, huge deal, man. It's exciting. It's exciting, man. I mean, anybody that is a huge fan of comic books, period, any of these characters, Captain America, Superman, the Hulk, the Avengers, Justice League, seeing them on the big screen is a huge deal, and it's just, it's only going to get better, man. It's only going to get better, as they start diving more into these stories and into these characters. It's just only going to get better from here.
Definitely. Yes, it's only going to get bigger, and especially with Marvel, the way they plan their future, out is absolutely insane.
Absolutely.
But now,
man,
coming into 2019, with this new Fox deal, giving Marvel back the rights to all of the characters, rumors have been going around that Hugh Jackman is going to be in Endgame, as Endgame is one of the movies that comes up when you search for Hugh Jackman movies.
Yes.
Now, do you want Hugh Jackman to be in Endgame? Because for me personally, I don't want him to be in Endgame because, one, we already saw a beautiful departure from the character in Logan, and I don't want him to take away the focus from the OG Avengers, which is what this movie is about, truly.
Right.
So, do you want Hugh Jackman in Avengers Endgame?
To be honest, in a way I do, in a way I don't.
Right?
I completely agree with you. The whole, his departure, in Logan was phenomenal. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's tough, man.
But damn, like then you have that image in your head of him with Cap and Tony.
Oh my gosh, of course. It's just like when you think about it, especially Hugh, who embodied Wolverine, it's crazy because you want to see that. You want to see him in the MCU along with all the other characters, So I do, but it's kind of. But then you gotta also think like, okay, well, what would be his role in Endgame? You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
What would he be doing? But it's just, again, then you get that other side note where you're like, oh my gosh, that'd be so awesome to see Hugh as Wolverine in the MCU with the Avengers. So I honestly, I probably would be more leaned to saying I don't want to see him because, like you said, it's, we've already gotten accustomed to, seeing the OG Avengers, and you kind of want to see how it all plays out with just them and, in the end game. You know what I mean? So as amazing as it would be with Hugh in there as Wolverine, I have to say no.
Yes. I agree, man. But now, with coming into 2019, the Fox and Disney deal is official. And how do you feel about Disney bringing home the Fantastic Four, X-Men, Deadpool, and so many more?
Man, it's something, man. Like I still, even by you just saying that, it gives me chills, man. But I'm very excited, bro. Very excited. I mean, I've always felt that these characters should have been back with the MCU a long time ago. I mean, they just haven't hit that mark with these characters outside of the MCU. I mean, so I've just been a firm believer that they need to be with the MCU because only the MCU is going to be able to do and follow these stories the way they're supposed to be because it's from Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody else is kind of like, you know, putting their own spin on it, putting their own spin on the characters and so on. And it just kind of, you know, it kind of throws it all off, honestly, you know. So for them to finally be back with the MCU, I am ecstatic, bro. I cannot wait to see what they do with these characters, man. I can't wait, honestly, bro. Can't wait.
Yeah, and you know, one of the reasons I loved Infinity War so much is because we got these character interactions that we never thought would happen. I mean,
Yeah, man.
Thor with Rocket and Groot, and then
Oh,
just
yeah.
thinking about, you know, the character interactions like Deadpool, Spider-Man, you know,
Right.
the Thing, Hulk, like it's insane. And
Yeah, man. It's oof, man. I can't, dude. I'm telling you, man. I can't wait, bro. And like I said, it's only gonna get better from here, man. It's only gonna get better, bro.
now, you know, with this deal being official, when do you think is the earliest that we can see the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, or in one of these Fox characters appear in the MCU?
That's tough. That's the funny thing with Hugh being said that he has a role in the Avengers. Um, if he does, that to me would be the first introduction of obviously, you know, these characters being, you know, introduced into the MCU. But if not, I don't know, man. That's kind of a tough call, man. I mean, there's some, I think if I'm not mistaken, there's some empty you know, slots for movies, and I think in 2020. So who knows? You know, and who knows, man? They might be already have something in the works, you know, under our noses with, you know, without releasing any information, giving us any details. So who knows, man? Who knows? Honestly, I hope it's soon. I hope it's soon. At least within the next year. I hope so, bro. I hope so, man.
Now, you know, since these characters are back at Fox, Fox still has some movies slated for, you know, some Marvel movies slated for release, such
Right.
as X-Force, a Doctor Doom solo film, a Silver Surfer solo film, Gambit. And how do you feel about Fox still developing Marvel movies?
Yeah, I'm just over it already. Everything just needs to be, like I said, I'm a firm believer, and I just think everything needs to be just go ahead and go back with the MCU. No, and in all honesty, nobody is really hyped for these movies, you know, due to the fact that it's being produced through Fox and, you know, their past, you know, mishaps and all this other stuff, and people are not, you know, excited. I mean, we got the Dark Phoenix coming out soon, and everybody, I haven't seen anybody, anytime that I have posted anything involving the Dark Phoenix, I haven't seen anything positive about it. Nobody is excited. Nobody really cares. You know what I mean? So I'm the same way. I'm not really looking forward to it. I mean, I'm definitely going to watch them. Definitely, you know, if they still, you know, happen. But just overall, is, you know, I'm just like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But, you know, what if Marvel actually has a secret Fox character? You know, we do know that they have made deals in the past before,
Right.
such as in the past, they made a deal in exchange for the rights of Ego. What if Marvel secretly retrieved a secret Fox character?
Man, that would be pretty sick, bro. That would be pretty sick, because, man, then again, we don't know if, you know, it's just hypothetical if they did, you know, say Silver Surfer, and they've done it already, and we don't know, you know, that could be a possible feature in Endgame. That would be sick. But, you know, who knows? Who knows, man?
And, and for me,
I hope so, bro.
Yeah, me too. I mean, for me, Silver Surfer is one of the coolest characters in all of comics.
Absolutely,
and,
bro. Absolutely.
You know, going into Avengers Endgame, there's just this sliver of hope sitting inside my stomach that feels that Silver Surfer might appear in the end credit scene.
I have the same feeling. I just have this little weird notion that somehow, some way, we're gonna see him, or he will be mentioned, or there's gonna be something that involves, you know, the Silver Surfer. I just have this little weird
Look,
feeling, man.
this is my envisionment of an Avengers Endgame scene. I mean, the end credit scene for Avengers Endgame. You know, we see a new like alien planet, and then we see the character. I forgot his name before he became the Silver Surfer, but we see him start. We see him with his family in a park, and then he starts turning silver. He doesn't know what's happening. But then, towards the end of the scene, we see our first look at Galactus, and that is the new villain for the next future of Marvel and the MCU.
That is sick, bro. That is sick, because I also feel, you know, that Galactus will be making an appearance.
Me too.
I don't care what nobody says. Nobody changed my mind, and not until, you know, it's proven otherwise. But right now, Galactus is making an appearance,
yes,
bro.
Because when you really think about it, you know, who is massively a bigger villain than Thanos? It's
Galactus.
And, you know, with the future of Marvel, you know, they're going to be integrating the Fantastic Four, the X-Men. So
absolutely,
the next villain that they have slated for the future of the MCU, he's going to be fighting against the Fantastic Four, X-Men, the New Avengers, and so many more characters all at once. So
yeah, man,
if there's one villain that can, you know, take all of that heat coming at him, it's definitely Galactus.
Absolutely. And you know, being now that the Fantastic Four, you know, is going to be in the MCU, you know, Galactus is there somewhere. You know, they have plans for Galactus. You know it, bro. Because that crap we got in the Rise of the Silver Surfer,
the little cloud.
Oh man, that was a disgrace. That was, you know.
And
wait, the Galactus doesn't exist. He hasn't made an appearance yet. He hasn't happened yet. Let's just keep it at that. It's like Deadpool and Origins. He never happened. He never happened.
The funniest part of that movie is that they had the little silhouette of Galactus. They just never showed him. It was the little silhouette in the cloud.
What was, dude? When I saw the cloud, I was like, "What is this? Like, what's going on? Is there supposed to be like some crazy storm?" And it was like Galactus. I was like, "What? What? What is this?" Like, I don't know, man. But that's my, you know, that's one of my examples that, you know, the MCU needs to get these, you know, get the rights back to these characters, because they're doing weird stuff like that. Like, it was just so off, man. It didn't make any sense whatsoever, bro. So,
yeah. Now, with these Fox characters coming back to Marvel, you know, I can only think about, you know, the crazy release schedules, because it is with all of the characters that are currently in the MCU right now, you know, the way like the movies are slated. Like Doctor Strange's sequel is coming out in 2021.
Yep.
Like,
so hyped for that.
That's crazy. And with his solo film coming out in 2016, that's a 5-6 year difference.
Yeah, that's a huge gap, man. It's a huge gap. I don't know. I don't know why they really waited so long for that. But I guess maybe, I don't know. I guess maybe they weren't so hyped, you know, the fan base wasn't, you know, so hyped about it until Infinity War, you know, because, man, Doctor Strange, dude, he showed out.
He kicked ass.
He probably was the best character in Infinity War. That fight he had with Thanos was one of the best fights I've ever seen. One of the best, bro. And one of the best.
He went head to head with Thanos, and some part of me felt that he was holding back.
Dude, right? He probably was, man. Maybe because he knew, you know, about the whole, it has to be that's the only way, you know, from all the visions that he had. So maybe he probably was holding back, and especially since he had the Time Stone, you know, who knows what he could have did with that. So I believe so.
He was definitely holding back, because when Star-Lord fucked everything up, he could have easily like sent Star-Lord down a portal.
Yeah, true.
So,
yeah.
Like,
Because
I don't know.
I don't know. Let me ask you: Do you think it's Star Lord's fault that everything happened?
That was my initial reaction,
Right.
but bro, Doctor Strange could have just used the time stone. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
and Nebula could have kept the damn mouth shut too. Like,
Yeah, that too. And Thor could have aimed for the head.
yeah, you know how it's just like in Dragon Ball Z, everybody they all whenever they power up, they want to get that like their revenge and like showcase like, yeah, I'm stronger now, and like you're gonna suffer type, you know. So
Yeah.
I kind of get that whole situation with Thor, but you know, he should have just handled that right then and there, man.
Nah, but bro, Thor kicked ass in Infinity War, man.
Yo, maybe probably the best entrance in a superhero movie.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Dude, that man, that I don't know how your theater was when
My theater erupted, bro.
Oh my gosh, dude, man, like I got so many chills. I jumped out of my seat. I was yelling like, yeah,
Dog.
bro. It
I
erupted
winded
when
my
he got
friend.
there.
I winded my friend.
Bro, it was crazy, man. It was crazy when he got there, bro. And then he started, when he was like, "Where's that, bro?"
Bring me Thanos.
Yo, that scene, just everything with Thor from there when he enters to Wakanda, bro, was just like it was OP, man. It was unbelievable, bro.
And be careful because in Avengers 4, I'm expecting a massive entrance by the Hulk.
Dude, and man,
Because,
look,
bro, across the entire MCU, I feel like they for sure have nerfed the Hulk hard.
oh, big
hard.
time. Bro. He's become a shadow, man.
Yes.
He's become a shadow.
Yes.
Become a shadow, and especially now too with Captain Marvel coming, and she's supposed to be the strongest, in the MCU. So that's definitely going to be casting even more of a shadow on the Hulk. But I think with the hashing that the fans have given towards the Hulk not showing up in Infinity War, I feel like they're gonna let him loose in Endgame, bro. Whatever scene he's gonna be in, I feel like they're gonna let him loose, man. Because like I said, man, he's been a shadow. He really hasn't, in all honesty, he hasn't done much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I personally believe that he's gonna be just a freaking machine in Endgame, bro.
Just the fact that they didn't use him at all in Infinity War, it makes me believe that they have the biggest plans in store for the Hulk, and we're gonna see World Breaker Hulk in Avengers 4.
Dude, oh my gosh, I don't think people are ready for that. I don't think they're ready for that, man. If that did happen, I don't think people will be ready for that. That'll just be like, all right, movie over. Everybody can leave. We know what happens. Like it'll be done with, bro. It'll be done.
And the best part is that we do know that the Hulk, like his personality of the Hulk, which is a separate personality from Bruce Banner, has beef with Thanos.
Yeah, yeah, man. So
he's coming.
Yeah, man. Dude, man, he's gonna kill it, bro. He's gonna kill it. If not, which I don't believe that's gonna happen, but if not, then I don't know what they got going on with the Hulk or whatever. But yeah, no, he's gonna be a freaking havoc in Endgame, bro. Anything in his path is going to be demolished. It's going to get demolished, bro.
I mean, I do think we're gonna see World Breaker Hulk, but at the same time, when I think about it, bro, if you're Thanos and you have World Breaker Hulk, Super Saiyan Captain Marvel, and Super Saiyan Thor coming at you, I'm sorry, you're dead.
Yeah, no, dude, there's no way he's gonna fight that. No way he's gonna fight that. No, it's impossible. That's gonna be way too much raw power for one person. I mean, now that's if he doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know if he will, because it got all damaged up and everything. So I don't know what they're gonna be doing with that. But if it's just him without the Infinity Gauntlet, bro, it is not gonna be any type. It's gonna be no type of fight. But if he has a gauntlet, who knows? Who knows?
And some part of me wants Thanos to, you know, put up a fight, and I want
Oh
to
yeah.
be competitive, but at the same time, dude, World Breaker Hulk, Thor, and Captain Marvel coming at you. And there's also been rumors about Captain America wielding Thor's hammer. I mean,
I honestly I haven't heard that one, and I don't know. I don't know. I honestly doubt they would do something like that. I just feel like that'll be like taken away, you know, from Cap. You know, Cap's not really big on having the being the strongest person there is or whatever. You know, it's just
he's more
Cap
bigger on
is
the
just
heart. And
yeah, he fights with his heart. You know, he's a fighter to the end, no matter what. As his famous saying, "I can do this all day." You know, that's just how he is. That's who he is. You know, he's a team fighter. He's gonna be in the battle. He's not gonna quit. So, but you know, so that's why I don't really think they'll do anything as far as giving him, Milner or Stormbreaker. You know, but that's just me. Who knows?
yeah. All right. So thank you, Dave, for coming on the podcast.
Absolutely,
Again,
man. It was an honor.
it was a pleasure, man. But as you guys know, links to David's content will be in the description. Make sure to check his stuff out. Thank you guys for watching and listening for Superhero Sit Down, episode 2. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.